Around 1 year ago, I installed an app called, I forgot the name, but the app an app to track how much time I was spending on my phone, how much time I was spending on YouTube, on different apps. Because at the time I was really wasting away my life. I was spending, I know, hours and hours on my phone, spending all day on my phone. And I noticed that for me, what helped me personally to build the good habits was tracking my habits. Making a habit tracker really helped. Was the best method for me to build a good habits. But even after building good habits, I was still spending hours on the bad habits. My main bad habits was YouTube. So I thought to myself, okay, to get rid of this YouTube addiction, because tracking habits worked for to build good habits, I thought that tracking my bad habits would help get rid of them. And yeah, on short term it did help, but on the long term it didn't really change much. It just made me feel really guilty. But the point what I'm trying to get here is that my average screen time was around I think 9 to 10 hours, and the average time I spent on YouTube was by 7.5 hours a day. I think 7.5. Really think about it. 7.5 hours a day was going to waste. And if you watch a video, I'm sure you have a similar problem. You might be spending even more time on YouTube or a little bit less, but the time you spend wasting and wasting and wasting on YouTube is truly frustrating to you. If that's the case, then this is a perfect video for you. I started watching YouTube when I was really, really young. I remember I had like a tablet and I used to always watch YouTube on my mom's phone. She would come back from work, I would just ask her for a phone and I would just chill there at night and weekends, just watch some gameplays from like gameplay of people playing video games, feel like Naruto Storm and everything. Those games, I watch just gameplays, game walkthroughs of similar of games I want to play myself because I wasn't allowed to play video games. And yeah, I used to spend hours and hours, not so long. It was always at the end of the day. I would just spend time, yeah, watching YouTube, watching those kind of videos, and I don't exactly know the reason why. I think I saw video games and YouTube. At the time, I wasn't allowed to play video games, so I saw YouTube watching those video games I want to play myself as an escape from I don't know school because it was really stressing. Wasn't a good student. Teachers were abusive. Teachers would just start shouting at your face when you would get like an answer wrong. So video games, YouTube videos were like the escape. They were like the perfect, like the world without any stress for this little kid I was. I was safe in that place. And when I finally was able to play, allowed to play video games, I became addicted to really, really fast. It didn't take long for me to get addicted. I said it in the previous video, I think on my video, how to quit video games. I said it. There was a time where I was spending an hour, like 8 hours a day on video games. It was an escape for me. And to be honest, getting rid of my video game addiction wasn't that hard. But what was truly difficult, like seriously difficult, and I haven't totally gotten rid of it yet, is my YouTube addiction. I had a lot of bad habits that I had to get rid of as I got on my self improvement journey. And my YouTube addiction, this bad habit, was by far the hardest one to get rid of. And I haven't 100% gotten rid of it yet. I still find myself sometimes just wasting time on YouTube, watching some BS on YouTube. But it's gotten a lot better, way better with time. I don't really blame you for seriously addicted to video games. I know I'm someone I always say a man should take responsibility for everything in his life, and I still go by that mantra. I still find this mindset important. But I don't blame you if you spend hours on YouTube or video games because those things are made to be addictive. The people that create those things, their goal with those things is to make them addictive, to make you addicted, to get you hooked, so they can earn more money. So it's understandable to know that the reason why it's so hard to get rid of them is because the main jobs of those smart ass that work on those apps, their main goal is to get you hooked, to get you addicted, to keep you hooked, to make you spend hours and hours on them without you even realizing it. That's their goal. So you're alone working against all those people. Their job, they spend hours a day finding ways to make it even more addictive for you, to get you even more hooked, to make you spend an extra 30 minutes a day on their apps. So if you've been able to even reduce the screen time, the time you spend on YouTube by even just 30 minutes or 20 minutes every day, be proud of yourself because that's not an easy task. This is a war, and you need to celebrate your small wins. Something with you, the mindset I don't want you to have now, the mindset that the goal is you could never watch YouTube again or spend just like stop watching YouTube. No, that's not the mindset you should have. The mindset you should have is to stop wasting time on YouTube, watching BS on YouTube. Because I found personally that YouTube is an incredible asset if used correctly. You can learn so many things in a few hours thanks to YouTube. It's an app where you can find things that people want to share with you. You have some scientists, some super smart scientists like Andrew Huberman, just making regular videos, podcasts, where he teaches you some things you can implement into your life, you can do right now to drastically improve your life. You have some amazing YouTubers like Hamza, making some full guides, some amazingly valuable videos about something in general. That's one of the reasons why I want to make this type of videos. I don't want to make those 5 minute videos that are not really valuable. I want to make these type of videos that are truly life changing. Where I give you some actionable steps you can take right now to change your life. So mindset is not to never use YouTube again. It's not to stop using YouTube. It is use YouTube the correct way. Yesterday, for like when I first wanted to get rid of this addiction, I used to think, yeah, I want to stop watching YouTube. So in my daily routine, I never set some time to just learn. Because yeah, people also from say, oh yeah, learning is bad. Oh, don't learn, just take action and learn through action. But that's just a stupid mind to have, where you can just research and learn from other people that know more than you, that have achieved what you want to achieve, or are smarter than you. You can do all that on YouTube right now. So YouTube can be an incredible asset, but just you have to use it correctly. YouTube shouldn't be a distraction to your life. It should be an asset in your life. You shouldn't watch YouTube for enjoyment. You should watch YouTube for knowledge. I think it was last Sunday, exactly 1 week ago. I learned so much about fertility, testosterone, thanks to Hamza and Andrew Huberman. So Hamza has an online group, online community, and that you have to pay to get into. And I got into it 1 week ago, and I in there there's many video calls, and he also makes some like interactive lessons where he teaches you what he learned recently. And one of the lessons was about fertility, and I got so much value from it. He talked about estrogenics, and it was 1.5 hours long, and I learned so much from it. And he also teach me how his learning process, how he takes notes I also implemented how he does that now. In that video, I've learned so much, and I think I still have it in my Notion page here. I'll just click on it now. I learned that the type of clothes you should wear for maximum testosterone and fertility. I learned that you shouldn't expose your balls to hot temperatures. I learned that you shouldn't put your phone in your pocket ever again. I learned that it's extremely bad to do. I learned so many things. Um I learned that you should buy a water filter because the tap water is not that healthy. I learned so many things in a few hours. It wasn't exactly YouTube because on there it was on Hamza's I don't know school private community, but the video was made. It was kind of made like a YouTube video, and it was truly packed with value. After watching that, I went on YouTube and watched Andrew Huberman's podcast about fertility and sperm and reproduction. And I got an insane amount of value from it. And I took notes. Now I have tools that I will implement for the rest of my life that I truly launched it. And I learned all those tools in a few hours, in 1.5 hours, 2 hours, 2.5 hours of just watching some videos. So videos can be incredibly valuable, incredibly valuable. Just watch the right one and take notes. See yourself as a researcher, not just someone. Oh yeah, watch YouTube. See yourself as a researcher. Researcher takes notes. Researcher sits there and stays focused throughout the video. So don't see yourself as someone that's just watching YouTube for fun or I just want to unwind. No, you're the person who sits there as researchers. You don't just randomly click on videos that you recommended on your that you recommended. You watch videos, you research about a certain topic. Spend hours researching about a certain topic. That's what a researcher does. So the first actual step you can take is not to stop watching YouTube, but to just change what you consume on YouTube. Consuming is often seen as bad in your community. People say, oh yeah, only to take action, do not learn. Consuming is bad. Consuming shitty content, consuming BS on YouTube is bad. But consuming full guides, some amazing videos by people like Andrew Huberman, Hamza, First Man, is incredibly valuable. You want to know how I got a self-improvement? You want to know how I took action for the first time? Or started taking action? I watched some videos. I watched Hamza's videos. He taught me some amazing things about self-improvement. He taught me how to take action. He taught me how to get rid of my bad habits. He gave me some crucial mindsets that I still have that helped me to get even further. Inspired me to start my YouTube channel. If YouTube didn't exist, if I never watched YouTube, I would probably still be on some improvement, but I wouldn't be even close to as far as I am now. So you have to change the content you consume. Instead of consuming like some BS videos called, from random videos about a certain video game, from random Fortnite gameplays, like I used to do in the past. Some certain movie recaps. I still, to be honest, I still find myself from time to time watching those movie recaps on some random YouTuber where he just recaps a movie in a 1 hour long movie in 10 minutes. Sometimes I find myself just randomly watching these videos. And every time I notice myself doing it, I just go back to watching some informational podcast, watching a good video that I know is going to teach me some things that I can keep using for the rest of my life. So change the content you consume. Like I said, last Sunday I learned so much about fertility, sperm, everything. Some things are gonna help me for the rest of my life. I discovered that infertility is rising. And if I want to have kids, healthy kids, I want to build a big family in the future. And if I want to do that, I have to do some crucial things and I have to avoid some bad things. And it's because I made my research using YouTube. Without it, I wouldn't even know that fertility was rising so much. I wouldn't have the tools that I now have that I can now use to become even more fertile, to increase my testosterone, to build a healthy, big family with a beautiful wife. I learned things related to my goals. I do want to build a good family in the future. I do want to be fertile. So I made my research on it. So, like I said, see yourself as a researcher and learn things that are related to your goals. If your current goal right now is, I don't know, fitness, building stronger body, becoming more athletic, losing weight, spend hours watching some videos about fitness, the best diet, videos about this certain exercise is really effective. The mindset you should have when trying to lose weight. Learn from people that have already achieved what you want to achieve. So just spend hours learning the things related to your goals, your purpose, helping you get the results you want to get even faster. And yeah, also read books. Read some amazing books that are gonna help you. Books are really great to help like on sort of your journey, but you have to get the right books. And you need to have the right mindset about books. The goal with the books is just to read it once and just get over it. How I read now is I have first the two books, The Will of Superman and How to Win Friends and Influence People. I have more books than that, but those are the two books I'm currently focused on. And the way I read them is just every day I go on a random chapter and just read it. That a chapter that calls to me, that specific day. But I also still buy some books. Like for example, I bought this book came in yesterday. I started reading it. Essentialism is about productivity and doing less to achieve more. I made a video on that topic not so long ago. But yeah, learn about some things that are going to help you with your goals. Learn some things about some things that are going to help you get the results you want faster through books, podcasts, mentors, coaching calls. Stop consuming random bullshit. Consume information. And one more thing about learning, make your learning truly enjoyable. I just said you should watch podcasts or read books, but you don't have to if you don't enjoy that. Find a way that's enjoyable to learn. If you truly enjoy listening to podcasts on Spotify, I don't really do it, but if you enjoy doing that even more, if you don't really enjoy watching podcasts on YouTube, you can go and do that. And Ruben's uploads all his podcasts on YouTube and on Spotify. So if you truly enjoy just listening to podcasts instead of watching them, just listen to them. Find a way that's truly enjoyable because this should be enjoyable. I spend hours learning every day, so if I don't enjoy it, I won't be able to stick to it for the rest of my life. So learn in a way that's truly enjoyable for you. Take your notes. And yeah, that's what I want to say here. And the second thing you can do to get rid of your youth addiction is stop getting distracted. Even if you have really good willpower, when you get on YouTube and see the recommended videos and see some thousands of videos with like super good thumbnails that have been made by YouTubers to attract some eyes. You see some random videos there on your recommended page. It's really distracting, and even from someone that has built really good mental toughness, discipline, it's hard to click on it. It definitely is. I believe I'm someone who's really disciplined. I seriously think I have pretty good mental toughness. I'm also someone who's pretty motivated. But when I open YouTube and see all those recommended videos at once, it's hard to not click on it. Sometimes it's impossible. But I have Hamza told me a way to do that, just that. So a few days ago, he posted like on our community out of school. He posted a video teaching us how to stop getting distracted by YouTube, how to waste even less time on YouTube. And he also uploaded the video on the teacher channel not so long ago about it. And he talked about some apps you can install on your computer that are gonna help you with it. So there's an app that just takes away all the recommendation page, so you don't have recommendation anymore. I'm gonna show you right now on my computer. So when I go on YouTube, this is my recommended page, and you see there's nothing on it. There's nothing on my recommendation page. I hope you can see it well. There's nothing on it because I've installed an app that helps me to just get rid of my recommendation page. And even when I go here, when I, for example, research, I search for someone's name, for example. On all the videos, the thumbnails are hidden. So I search for Hamza, for example. The thumbnails are hidden, so I cannot really get attracted by the thumbnail. And when I get on a video, for example, I cannot go to the comments. So I'll click on this video from Hamza. Right? You know how distracting it is to always go in the comments. You're watching a random video and you just find yourself in 2 seconds in going to the comments. There's no comments anymore. So I get so much less distracted, and I'm really thankful to Hamza for teaching me this. I'm gonna put the links to all the things you can install in the description. But so there are like 9 apps you can install, and to really make it valuable, you need to use them all together. And I'm also gonna put Hamza's video about it in the description. I think it's called These 12 Minutes Would Literally Change Your Life. And the video just teaches you how to use those different apps. Yeah. So install these different apps, and I'm going to put them the link for them in the description. Then just one to get rid of thumbnails, one to get rid of the recommendation page, one to get rid of comments, one to I forgot the rest. But they're truly valuable, and I just started using it 3 days ago, and I haven't really gotten distracted anymore because I don't have a recommendation page anymore. When I watch a video, I notice that sometimes I will go to the comments like 5 times. And even after I've done it, I sometimes doing myself going to the comments, even though I knew that I had gotten rid of the comments. So I've sometimes noticed myself go to the comments like 2 times while we're watching one video. But now that I don't have the comments anymore, I can stay focused on the video I'm watching right now. Even when watching a video, when you're watching a video, they show you on the side the other videos you could watch. I don't have it anymore. So it's so much more difficult to get distracted. I'm really, really thankful to him for just showing me this. I'll put a link to that video to this video in the description. Maybe he talks about some things that I haven't talked about right now. But yeah, try those apps out. And something, deactivate YouTube from your phone and only watch YouTube on your computer. So you cannot really install these apps on your phone. You can all install them on your computer. But deactivate, and what I've done now is I deactivated YouTube from my phone. So also do that. So I only watch YouTube on my computer. And maybe there's gonna be a day when I'm gonna really be extremely lazy and procrastinate, and then I'm gonna quickly reactivate YouTube on my phone to watch it. Maybe it's gonna happen. Maybe if it happens, I know that afterwards I will just deactivate it again. And what I've noticed after deactivating my YouTube is I noticed that I will sometimes take my phone out without even realizing myself, just by muscle memory. and just go on YouTube randomly. And it doesn't happen anymore because I deactivated my YouTube on my phone. I said deactivated because you cannot really delete YouTube from your phone, but you can deactivate it. And to activate it, you have to go to the Play Store and then activate it again. So it's similar to just deleting YouTube. And that's the thing I hadn't scripted here is get rid of your notifications. I personally got rid of all my notifications, so I don't get when someone uploads a video. I don't get a notification on YouTube first, and secondly, I just got rid of the notification for all the other apps, even WhatsApp, all those things. I don't get the notification anymore. So I only use WhatsApp when I plan to use WhatsApp myself. And some people might get some FOMO and say, "Oh yeah, if this person sends my DM," at the end of the day, I just strictly check all my DMs and respond to them. Just try it out. You see, you would be way more productive by doing this. Get rid of all your notifications and probably stay focused. So let's get to the next part. Find your purpose. Living like a purposeless life is not a very good way to live, especially for us men. And for most of my life, I didn't live a purposeful life. I was just doing my main focus was just having as much fun as possible, or stimulating my brain with video games and YouTube. And that was until I found my purpose. Like a year ago, I would say my purpose was getting out of that world I was in, improving myself. And then my purpose became just becoming more stronger physically, building a good like muscular body, and becoming more athletic. And now my current purpose right now, purpose layer, is just becoming a charismatic leader, sharing with you the things I learned myself from my journey, teaching a way that forces you to implement. Teach you the things I learned about becoming a strong masculine man. That's my current purpose. But for me, it was pretty easy to find my purpose. Every time I did, it wasn't really that difficult to find my purpose. And I know maybe when I finally dissolve this layer of my purpose, maybe find the next one's gonna be more difficult. But what I know about purpose, what I learned from other people about purpose is if you don't know purpose, the best way to find it, what I've learned from in this book, The Way of the Superior Man, if you don't know your purpose, the best way to find it is get rid of all distractions, sit there, spend more time thinking, invest more time into thinking. Invest some time into thinking, journaling about your purpose, what your purpose may be. And when you get a quick vision about what your purpose may be, just go and take action on it instantly. And you might be wrong sometimes, you might be right, you might be wrong. You just have to learn through action and failure. You're probably half right now in your mind. Today you probably had a quick vision. If you don't know what purpose is, you probably had a quick vision of something you might want to do. It might be boxing, I don't know, tennis, running. You probably had even a quick vision of something you might want to do. The goal now is to just instantly go and take action on it. And you might notice that in the end it was just fantasy, that you don't really enjoy it. But if you do it for long enough, you're gonna find your purpose. And when you find your purpose, work relentlessly on it. That's a mistake I also made myself. A few months ago, I knew what my purpose was, but I was still spending 1.5 hours a week working on YouTube, on my YouTube channel. And on YouTube, you don't need to, like, uploading once a week is pretty good already. But I wasn't living a life, I wasn't aligning my whole life to my purpose. And even now, I'm still not doing it. I still have to go to school, which takes a lot of brain power. My goal is to leave the education system very soon. To leave the education system, I need to start earning a little bit of money now. Because if I leave the education system right now, even without earning some type of money, they will force me to like get a job. It would be like illegal to like leave the education system right now without getting a job right after that. So I'll first start earning some money from this business, and then I will leave the education system and be able to align my whole life to it. But now I spend just more and more time working on my purpose. I wake up every day at 4:30 and work on videos first thing in the morning before school. And I go for a run, then I prepare for school, and then I go to school. I know what my priority is, and I spend hours and hours working on it. And I'm gonna be honest, I had more fun while scripting and recording this video than I do when I watch some random PS on YouTube. At the end of the day where I just go to bed, having a smile on my face, being proud of myself, it's not a day where I just wasted time on YouTube, but the day where every task I did, every micro thing I did throughout the day was aligned to my goal, to my purpose, and that's how you should live as a man. For us men who strive to be masculine, we're all about purpose. Our purposes should be our main priorities. Find your purpose and work relentlessly on it. When you're aligning your whole life to your purpose, you won't have time to waste time on YouTube. You won't have time to watch some BS. You won't have time to have a dumb conversation with your dumb friend on Discord that you don't even like. You won't have time for all that shit. When you're truly aligned to your purpose, you're truly aligned every single thing in your day, every single hour of your day to your purpose. Define your purpose. It's really important. And prioritize it above everything else. What I've done recently, I've made a list of 3 of my essential fuels. So for me, my essential fuels are the 3 main aspects, like the 3 most important aspect of my life. But for me, those 3 essential fuels are work, health, and fitness. And the priority out of those 3 essential fuels is work. So most of my days align to my work, and I focus on when it comes to health, fitness, and family. So like I said, the 3 essential fuels are work, health, fitness, and family. My goal is to make as much progress on the work right now. In the phase of life I am in right now, the main goal is to make as much progress as possible on my work, so my YouTube channel, and I just focus on maintaining when it comes to health and fitness and family. When it comes to health and fitness, I still make some progress. When it comes to my strength training, my goal is just I'm not just thinking of in my mind, oh yeah, I'm going to try my best to not make any progress. No, I'm just focusing on maintain a certain volume, and somehow I'll still make progress. That's great. So really get rid of focus on your purpose. When you find your purpose and work relentlessly on it like a masculine man, you won't have time to waste. You really won't. And I'm not perfect at this now. I'm really working on really getting rid of all the distractions from my purpose. But it's not that easy to do. But I know if I keep doing this for a few months, I know I'll get to that level where my whole life is just aligned to my purpose. Where I know what my priorities are. And I drastically focus on them. To find your purpose. So yeah, that was it for the video. If you really implement all the things in this video, I promise you can save so much time at the end of the week. Try to implement them, but the important thing here is to be patient. Those things, addiction in general, they're not easy to get rid of. It takes some time. I've been working on this for months now, and I haven't totally gotten rid of it yet. But I haven't given up, and I've made some amazing progress. I used to spend 8 hours a day on YouTube. Now I would say, on average, I still spend some time on YouTube where I watch some really valuable videos. But from time to time, I will still see myself just watching some videos on YouTube. But most of the time, it's like when it happens, it's like for 1 hour, 1.5 hours a day, and that's some amazing progress. I'm really happy with it. And I'm just gonna make even more progress in the future because I'll never give up. That's a mindset you should have. I promise that you're gonna use all the actionable steps I give you in this video. That's how you'll grow. These I really enjoy making this type of video in really longer form. I don't really know how long it is, but I assume around 40 minutes to 1 hour. And I truly enjoy making these type of videos because I know these type of videos are the ones that truly help me. So now and forwards, I'll just focus on making this longer form guides type videos, like more Andrew Huberman, Hamza style videos. And yeah, just let me know if you like them. And help me by subscribing. It helps my mental health when I know I have more subscribers. So help me by subscribing. It will also help my getting more people to see my channel, and also help me to maybe in the future make some money from this. So help me personally, and also help yourself by subscribing to this video. If you have a friend or family member that you know could get some value from this video, then just share it with them. It will also help me. And yeah, also like if you got value from this video. I really, I really always find it awkward to do all those calls to actions, just telling them, oh yeah, subscribe. But yeah, it would truly help me if you do. Don't worry from discomfort. Chase it.